pronouns are she, her, and my vibe is people pleaser with a touch of, you can fuck right off. Right? I used to be a lot more sugar and spice and all that BS nice, but I am a millennial and it is 2022. So those dark bags under your eyes, they're totally in, all right? That crushing existential anxiety, it's the latest accessory, all right? And the healthiest relationship that you can have is with the therapist you pay to listen to you. Yeah, self-destructive, it's the new self-care, right? I don't know, it just kind of feels like we're like in one of those end of the world movies these days. And I went and visited my folks, and they voluntarily watched the evening news, like voluntarily, like every night they watch it. Me, I can't open the news app without taking a Xanax appetizer, but they're over here just marinating in story after story of the shit show that is America. And they say millennials are masochists. But it does kind of feel like the end times, but I'm annoyed because Hollywood definitely prepared me for an end of the world scenario that like ran its course in 24 hours, like a week tops. Either way, we were definitely going out with a big bang, right? So this drip, dying with a whimper shit, it's nonsense, all right? You know, we got a drought here, a subtle rise in the ocean there, right? We've got a pandemic that kills some, but not all, right? We're dismantling human rights, like just one law at a time, right? I mean, where are the homicidal aliens? Oh, where is the 3-minute cataclysmic ice storm? Where are the handmaiden costumes? I would fucking take zombies over this bullshit, all right? Okay, so they recently did a study where they asked Americans if the deep state was a real thing. Now, if you're not familiar, the deep state is this super popular belief that a group of Satan-worshiping cannibals runs politics and media in the country. All right, so fortunately, only 17% of people said they believed in it. Unfortunately, a whopping 37% of people were just like, man, I don't really know. Right, so that means that over 50% of this country is like, bet, our government could be run by cannibals. I don't know why I'm surprised though, because the FDA the other day was just like, don't cook your chicken in NyQuil. I'm gonna file that under no shit, Sherlock, but like they still had to warn people. I don't know. And you know, I grew up watching X-Files, so like the truth is out there and all that jazz, but even Agent Mulder would be like shaking his fucking head with the wild shit flying around this country, right? Are you guys familiar with this character, Laura Logan? She's this batshit crazy reporter, big friend of Trump's. And the other day she was asked what God's opinion was on immigration. So much very interesting why God has an opinion on immigration and why she would know that opinion. But okay, so she's asked, and this is what she said in response. This is a direct quote. Democrats want us to eat insects and cockroaches while they dine on the blood of children. I do mean that's a direct quote. That's legit what she said in response to God's opinion on immigration. And you know, I got to thinking about it. There's a lot to unpack in that statement, right? Like, dine on the blood of children. I've got some questions. First off, why children, right? Like, I mean, I'm thinking I'm dining on blood. I'm going for a big guy, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I want to get the biggest bang for my buck. I want all the blood I can get. Maybe it's because I'm lazy, but if I'm having to procure 3 children or Jason Momoa, right? I'm fucking going Jason Momoa, right? We gotta work smarter, friends. Work smarter. But I research, and it turns out children are more innocent, apparently, and because they're more innocent, they produce a chemical that, when the world leaders dine on their blood, it makes them immortal. Shit, guys, I can't make this shit up, okay? Like, this is for real. There's a chemical in innocent blood that makes you immortal. And that got me to thinking, like, how do we know it's innocent blood? Like, does that just mean O positive instead of O negative? Or are we collaborating with Santa Claus on like a naughty nice list, right? I don't know. But to summarize, right? So these people are rich, they drink blood, and they're immortal. So the government's run by vampires, okay? Which, hey, I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it, but I have some clarifying questions. Are we talking sparkle vampires, like Twilight style? Or are we talking like badass vamps, like from dusk till dawn, right? Selma Hayek's hot, so I'm gonna tell you what my personal preference is. It's the logistics of the whole theory, right? Like children, Jason Momoa, vampires, chemicals, immortal. There's just a lot of plot holes, and I strongly encourage her to just like map that out, because I think there's a great theory to be had in there, but right now it's in rough draft form. So, yeah. But you know, it's not just stupid people believing in stupid ideas. There's smart people that believe in stupid ideas too. Have you guys been following the drama in the chess scene?
Yes.
Yes, right? This shit is wild. I love when nerds go crazy, okay? So, there is this world-class chess champion, and he recently quit a game with this up-and-coming player, and he accused him of cheating. How did he cheat? Well, the working theory is, friends, that this kid was using a computer program to secretly communicate winning moves via, you ready for this? Wireless anal beads. Leave it to the nerds, right? Makes you kind of think that we should have joined that chess club in high school. Am I right? This one time at chess camp. Actually, I am single, so if you do know of any chess clubs, certainly send them my way. You know, when I think about the longest relationship I've ever been in, it's definitely with my student loan provider. And you know, definitely the most stable relationship I've ever been in, right? It's like if I miss an important date, they are calling me, all right? Hi, Miss Robinson, this is Jackie with Great Lakes, and I was just reaching out. And y'all, Jackie does not play. She is not letting you off that phone until you have an action plan to get your shit back on track. Guys, it's not like I don't try and put myself out there, okay? I went to the bar the other night, and you know what I discovered? My gaydar, it's broke. It's broke, all right? It used to be, well, guys, she drives a Jeep, so yeah, oh my God, right? Do you see her keys? Do you see that carabiner? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, right? She's wearing flannel, of course, my God. Right? But now, you know, variety, it's the spice of life. Oh, you're driving a Subaru because you care about gas mileage. Love that for you. Oh, you're wearing a rainbow because you're an ally. Thanks. You are flirting with me because your husband wants a third. So sweet. So sweet. So sweet. What it means is I fall for a lot of straight girls. And you know, who doesn't love a good unrequited love crush, right? Like, oof, the more oblivious, unavailable, and uninterested they are, oof, God, the more invested I am. Ooh, man, an uninterested interested? That's so fucking hot. Woo! But I do love it though when a straight woman will be like, oh my God, Drew, I would totally be a lesbian, but I just like dick too much. Ladies. Mine is detachable, it glows in the dark, and it comes with 3 speeds. I got you, girl. I got you. I don't know why that line doesn't take me further. But and then you get the dating apps, right? Whew. At least on the dating apps, they give you the illusion you stand a chance, right? Because on some level, these women have indicated they're into other women. But they are not for the faint of heart, y'all. You start out naive and hopeful, and somehow you find yourself accidentally sleeping with your stalker. I have this theory that there are 3 stages to Tinder, all right? So stage 1 is a numbers game. When I was younger, my dad would tell me that to get a job, it was all about persistence. You applied to 100 jobs, you got 10 interviews, you landed 1 gig. So stage 1 is all about swiping right. And it's all about giving the benefit of the doubt. Like, I am just so sure that with better lighting, that face, whoo, that face. Are you in a Halloween costume, maybe? That face, right? So, and by the end of stage 1, you have found yourself on a lot of dates with women with no teeth and their surprise boyfriends who just like to watch. Stage 2 is a knee-jerk reaction to stage 1, all right? You set minimum requirements, teeth, single, right? You start reading those dating profiles, also tragic, right? This brings up new problems. For me personally, I discovered I was only swiping right on pictures of women with cats. I'm quite partial to calicos. And this leaves you at stage 3. You're demoralized, right? You are seriously wondering whether you are gonna die alone and be eaten by your cats. You get desperate. And that, friends, is how you accidentally end up sleeping with your stalker, which would not have been the worst date I'd ever been on if only I hadn't woken up face to face with her dentures on my nightstand. You know, though, maybe it's just that there's not enough women-loving women in the area, right? I will admit, I have not been doing my part. My recruitment numbers are very low this year. I am worried they are going to take my lesbian card away. Everybody knows I hate Home Depot, and I couldn't change a tire or a carbonator or an engine or whatever that thing is in the car that you have to change. I couldn't do that if my life depended on it. I mean, that's why I went into teaching, recruit, doing my part for the gay agenda. And I do so love when people say that homosexuality is a sin. God meant for marriage to be between a man and a woman. Sure, Karen, sure. God meant for your hair to be brown, but here you stand with that piss-poor dye job. So I guess God works in mysterious ways. Am I right?
Right.
Yes. Yeah. So, talking about politics, of course, here in the good state of Oklahoma, they are trying to ban some books. And if you're not following this, you should, because they're trying to ban some of these books because they could accidentally turn kids gay if they're not careful. Books that turn people gay. Well, no wonder my recruitment numbers are low. The librarians have magic books that turn people gay. That is such an unfair advantage. That is like the kid in your Girl Scout troop whose mom sold cookies to all her co-workers, so you didn't stand a chance of ever winning, right? Nobody likes a cheater, Jan. But books that turn people gay. Y'all, I really perked up when I heard about these books because I smell an opportunity, right? Right? There are some hot straight women I would love to give a book to if you know what I mean. Right? I'm seriously thinking I should start a book club, right? What straight woman doesn't love a book club? Right? Right? A little box wine, a little magic book, and bam, quota filled. Right? Hey girl, hey. You just finished that book I gave you? Is that a hardcover, or are you just happy to see me? My name is Drew Robinson, and I hope you have the week you deserve.